Hello Libra, this is a message for my Libras from November 16 until the 22nd. Remember, these are general readings. They may or may not apply. If you like a personal reading with me, my information is down below. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell, for I do upload weekly. I have two different sections here. This is in regards to what is being released through the new moon that we had in Scorpio on the 14th, the death of the old identity. And then on this side, I will give you 8 romance angels along with my twin flame journey deck. And this is a painting that I have done along with a picture that I have taken with my own sayings here from my own journey. So we're going to tap on that and we will close it out with the power of love. Let's see where your vibration is. That deck is not for sale yet, but I am looking into it. So here we go. Let's see, get a new story. This also came out for Aries, I believe. Number 41, 5 is talking about change, what needs to change with get a new story, which is perfect right now, Libra, for what is happening within the Scorpio. I can't even talk right now. I think you're my 8th reading. And here we have expect the best. Yes, this is beautiful. 3 comes down to the Ascended Masters, and you're being guided right now by writing a new story. But what is it that you want to write? What is it that you're letting go of? And expect nothing but the best in this new chapter of your life, because you have transformed the old you, Libra, and you're coming into a new version of yourself, and you expect nothing but the best. So let's see with the card that fell out from Moonology. It says here, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yes, so you want to look at things from a higher perspective, right? We want to always see things on the things that have always happened for our good, and this is what you are looking at. The next card that is coming out for you, it says adjustments are required. So that means, you know, we're not running from the old self, Libra. You're coming from a place right now really adjusting of how you want to look at the bigger picture. And this card is also talking about, you know, do you have some goals, some things that you need to put together? So what do you need to get rid of in order to really write this new story? What is it that you want to look at? What is it that you're not seeing? And again, I will clarify with this deck. So let's see here what this deck has for you. And let's just take a few cards out of this. I'm going to just lay them out, and I want to go with this one. So 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. This is the 10 of Pentacles. And it really is. Yeah, there's so much to be grateful for right now. So really pay attention for that. Page of Swords. Truthful, perspective, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So there could be a new business idea also that is coming in for you. So it's really saying to really look at what wants to come in and do your due diligence by really bringing in that which wants to come towards you. The 5, the guidance, this is the Hierophant, and this card is saying, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So maybe you could also be studying and learning new things in regards to spirituality, in regards to what is truthful happiness and abundance for you. So maybe the way you've seen abundance, it has changed for you. You're looking at the bigger picture, and this really is alignment with your own soul, with your own truth. So what is aligning for you with the Hierophant? Anytime the Hierophant, it is about receiving the key to the new, right? This is Archangel Sandalpin, and I hope that I said that right. But receiving this card, really, this is the gateway. This is the knowledge, the higher knowledge, the truth with the Page of Michael. So you could be studying in regards to spirituality. Maybe this is something new for you, but in order to write a new story, you're really making a commitment. This is where you're having breakthroughs, and this is where the dark wisdom, right, comes into appearing. The teacher appears when you're connecting to spirit. So maybe you have been doing some work here where now you're ready to receive enlightenment on how to write a new story, and you're looking at the old story by looking at the bigger pictures. And yeah, that adjustments that are required is the old version of self. So there's some things that need to fall away so you can really come into contact with what is true abundance here for you. So let's do clarifiers for what do you, okay, this card just wanted to come right up. Okay, this is having victory in your new story. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be seen. And this is really saying, allow yourself in the limelight, bring yourself out, believe in yourself, self-confidence. And Hangman, look at the bigger picture. Yes, you've needed to surrender to what was unseen to you, surrender to what you couldn't have seen, surrender to the old way of thinking, to the old version of self. And only by surrendering it could you have a different shift in perspective. And it takes a shift in perspective for you to have this change. A card fell on the floor. Adjustments are required, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. This is such a fortunate sign because it is saying you're releasing old behaviors and old patterns. So the way you used to do things, it is telling you to change the way you have done some things by really going within and surrender and allow it to come to show you the bigger picture on what has been released and what is it that you're coming into. With the Page of Michael, the card that comes out is, okay, so maybe there was not some truth, some clarity. You feel like this is where your own head or somebody else could be talking to you in an irrational way. And so you're kind of looking at things right now, really also receive messages. So the Page of Michaels is looking at the way we communicated. So maybe there's been some harsh ways in communicating. And this is saying to really pay attention to that, to the way things are being communicated and really come into a place of balance, right? Again, so right now it is saying maybe it's best not to communicate anything at this time with somebody and to block out that communication, or there's been a communication that has been blocked out at this time. Let me just put one more on that. Let's see what we're getting. So maybe it's in communicating the old ways. You're really looking at how to really communicate is what I'm getting for you, because yes, this is coming out of the shadow. Look at that, Virgo energy. So there was a time where you retreated. You went within to get information, whether by a teacher or by guidance of other people, and really going within to do the work so you can come out and to see the sun, to see the brighter picture, the bigger picture. Again here, where it says, look at the bigger picture. And this is by shifting your perspective. You're now changing things, the way things were communicated to you. So also setting boundaries with the way people communicate with you or the way you communicate with others. You had to block out some time so you can come into this new understanding of the sun. And the sun is the best card in the deck. This card is saying you're coming out of the shadows, really recognizing your own value and your own worth. And this is a new day, clarity. So raising your consciousness, this really is in becoming that light body, the light that comes from knowing yourself. So you've had to do inner work in order to recognize the truth of you and what abundance means to you. Here we are going to the Twin Flame Journey deck. Let's see in regards to your relationship, what is going on right now, experiences. Know when it's time for a new one. Again, wow, this is perfect because yes, it's time for a new experience within your relationships, with the way you communicate or with the way others communicate with you. Messages, astral, telepathic communication. So you could be communicating where on Earth has been very blocked kind of communication, right? The way you've communicated before, and in the astral, you're communicating with that one or with the other, or there's communication that is coming in from your guides. Intimacy, I was afraid to love you like you wanted me to. Now, whether this is from the other person saying that to you, maybe they were afraid of really being intimate. They didn't know how to be intimate, but you are receiving messages here, and know when it's time for a new one. It's time for you now to experience love in a whole new way. And there are messages, so pay attention to your dreams right now, to what is being said to you. And here at the bottom, at some point, one or the other was the victim, was saying it was easier to blame you. I was afraid to love you like you wanted me to, with messages. So again, we're seeing here coming out of that victim, because what I'm seeing here for you is that you've done that inner work to really understand, some people were really afraid of the intimacy, and it's so much easier to blame somebody else, and you're resolving it in the astral realm because you do want a new understanding of a relationship and how to make a commitment to have a new beginning here. With the Doreen Virtue, the card that wants to come out, and I'll just take... So there could have been some codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. An addiction means, that, you fulfill me, and that my life is nothing without you, and that, if you don't give me what I want, then I'm not happy. That's very codependent. You're putting a lot on another person to bring that happiness. A relationship is about interdependent relationship, not codependent. And codependency can really bring on a lot of suffering. That's not trusting in your own ability to see both the masculine and the feminine within yourself, and to come in as whole. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So yes, this is a repeat. You've had many lives together and you've come through, so you can break through this intimacy. As you're seeing here too, I was afraid to love you like you wanted me to, because that person had to really learn how to not to be a victim and to go within and not blame the other person for not being intimate, and really learn to love themselves first. Let's close you out here with the message that wants to come out. I'll take this. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Absolutely. As you unite your masculine and your feminine, and you recognize your wholeness, and you come into unity with another, you're not just affecting the other person, but we are affecting the whole, the planet. It is a ripple effect. We're here to share that love and to really know our wholeness and who we are on this planet. So, sending you love and light, and until next week, namaste.